Hi there, welcome to the workout today. So as promised, we are running through a PDWarrior workout. So as we set up today, I will go over the equipment that you need. If you have, if you don't, it's not 100% necessary, but if you have something that can make shift for it, it would be great. We will definitely need some water today. We're going to be working a little harder. The way this workout is set up, we go 2 minutes of go. So that means whatever exercise we're doing, we're working on it for 2 minutes. And then we will take 1 minute to do a PD specific exercise. So today those are going to be, we're going to focus on balance. So holding balance for 30 seconds on each leg. Finger taps, where we're tapping our fingers. Sway side to side, where we're working on, again, balance. And some finger and wrist explosions and movement. So some different things that I will piece in between our 2 minutes of work as we go on. So the equipment you need today, if you have it, again, some sort of plush ball for our toss. Plush ball, pillow, something you can throw against the wall. Obviously, pillow is not going to bounce back to you as well, but do your best. Again, you don't need to have a ball, but it helps. It gives you a little weight. A band, we're not going to use the band for a band, so you can use any kind of towel, rope, something to lay flat on the ground. This will be your river that we will step over. I have dots for my markers on the floor. You can use, again, tape on the floor, Post-it notes, something to put on the floor to mark target spots for you to touch with your feet. And a scarf of some sort. Scarf, towel, piece of fabric, something you can throw up and catch with some vigor. So grab your equipment, get your balance support if you need it, something you can squat to, something you can hold on to if you need it, and then come on back and we will get going. So here we go, we're starting with the march. Today's march, I want you to really get that body going. You're up tall, taking breaths. We're using both your arms and your legs, and we're marching strong and tall. Lifting those feet up, pressing them down to the floor. Good marches. Really push those arms, one and the other. March, march, march. One and the other. March, march, march. Keep it moving. We're going to move into a side step. So we're going to step out to the side, back to the center. Other leg, back to the center. Reach together. Reach together. Reach together. Reach together. Now take your hands up and back down. Up and down. Up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Keep it moving. Getting that heart rate up a bit. We're asking the body to move a lot today. So the PDWarrior program, as we go through these exercises, we're going to really think about the quality of our movements. Go ahead and stand tall. We're going to reach across and across as we warm up and get moving. When we get to the main part of this movement where you really hit the PDWarrior exercises, we will be going for 2 minutes for each of those segments. During those segments, it's not as important how many repetitions you do. Let's go back to a march. It's important how much you focus on each single repetition. So if we're moving through and you're getting really tired and you feel the movement suffer because of your fatigue, slow down. Take a time to pause and use that time to regroup and come to the next repetition with your best effort. So today is all about focusing on your best effort. So really settling into just your quality of work and that strive to do each exercise really precisely. Come to your center, side step together, side step together. Reach those hands out, reach them down, reach them up and out, reach them down. So just kind of have fun with it, play with it. This exercise routine today takes some practice. So it will be challenging, and you can kind of run through this and use it as a marker to check your progress. And each time you do it, yes, it should be harder, but can you put more effort in? Maybe today when we do the stop and squats, you give yourself 6 great efforts in the time that is allowed. Maybe next time you can do 7 great efforts. It's up to you. But that's a way that you can use this. Let's go back to, actually let's do the cross and reach. Cross and reach. So just finding and figuring out your best efforts. Okay, stand tall. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. So we're going to get ready for our first set. It's going to be the sky reach. Have a seat. Sit up nice and tall in the chair. Your feet want to be about shoulder width apart or chair leg width. We're going to alternate between right and left. And remember, we're going to reach down and stretch and then up to the sky. So here we go. Settle down, reach down. Feel that stretch. Belly button, spine. Quick up. Open that hand. Bring it to the center. Switch sides. Reach down and up. Come to center. Now, I'm going to continue at about this pace. Again, settle into your own pace. 2 minutes is a long time. So every effort, reach and stretch. Regroup, feel yourself about to explode. Up, take it up. Other way. Up, rest it down. Reach down, stretch, up. Today's workout is probably especially good if you set up your tunes so you can have your own music going. It can get long, but focus each effort. We're halfway through on this one. Everything is up, extended. Where is your full range of motion? Find it. You can do this. Just getting started. Stretch and reach down. Up. Stretch and reach down. Up. Give yourself a pause at the end of your movements. That allows you to check in with yourself. Go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to switch to balance. Stand up tall. You can use something to hold on to if you need it. 1 foot is up. We're up nice and tall. So the idea behind this and the way that we're working through this exercise today, we're working hard. We're really driving up our cardiovascular and our focus with that 2 minute of work. And then our brain is thinking, our body's responding, and we're focusing on a PD specific skill so that we work to recruit more of those nerve endings to make them work. Switch to the other side. Other leg, balance again. So we're really trying to lay some of that neuroplastic foundation and really work our brain as we get these exercises today. So pretty excellent way that this workout is based in the way that it's laid out. Up tall, good breaths. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so now we have a minute rest. During this minute, you can sit, you can get a drink of water, you can just sway from side to side, but I want you to just use this time to regroup, get your air. If you need longer, that's fine. Hit pause and take a little longer. But this is the way the rest of this workout's going to be dialed in. We've got 30 more seconds here. Our next exercise is going to be our overhead throw. So you can get yourself ready for that. Again, you can sit for this, or you can stand. Use a ball if you have it, or a pillow, or just free with nothing else. I'm going over the head, and I'm going to throw. And then regroup, take a step. So we'll start in 5 seconds. Get yourself ready and go at your own pace. So remember, this exercise, as you do it, you're reaching up, your belly buttons to spine, you're hinging back just a bit, you're contracting all those muscles, glutes, abs, everything, to push that ball, toss it to that wall with effort and force. Each time it's its own effort. Going. You're over halfway. We've been going for over a minute here. Working those arms, overhead, tall posture, all these things that we're hitting. Oh, we're tossing this silly ball. So your last effort on this should be as strong and focused as that first time you did it. If you find you're getting tired, give yourself a little extra rest. Take an extra breath. Four more seconds. Good. In between here, we're going to sway. Wide feet. Sway to your balance point. Sway to your balance point. Find out where it is. Sway and hold. Sway and hold. Use your arms. Keep those feet out wide. That helps you get that center of balance over. Your foot is out more wide. If you stand with your foot and it's really close to that midline, it's harder to go over, okay? And keep your balance. Keep those feet wide. Sway, sway. Purposeful sway and a hold. Okay, good. Stand tall. Here's your minute rest. Give yourself a wiggle, roll those shoulders, get some water, sit down if you need to. Just take this time, focus on your breathing. Our next exercise is going to be the stop and squat. So I'm going to set up my stool here. You can set up your chair or a stool. We're going to go in 30 seconds, so this one is a reminder. Feet are wide. You're going to take your hands, you're going to press them out as you squat down and stop. Stop. And up with effort. So remember, as we squat down, our hips are going back towards that chair, but we're not sitting. Okay, we're keeping our hips high and coming up tall. Here we go in 2 seconds. Go. And come up. Squat. And up. Give a wiggle. Squat. And up. Squat. And up. Keep your energy high. Squat. And up. Squat. And up. Again, if this pace isn't working for you, slow it down, do what you can. Each effort is as strong as that first one. Squat. Up. Say it, use your voice. Squat. And up. We've also used this one. This is a stop and squat. Stop. And your body's actually stopping. Up. Squat. Up. Squat. Up. Squat. Up. Squat. Up. Squat. Up. Squat. Up. Give a little wiggle. Keep it going. Here we go. Squat. Up. Squat. Up. Squat. Up. How's that hold going? Up. Squat. Up. Squat. Up. Give yourself a little shake. Take a big breath. We're going to go one more with force. Squat. Up. Good. Okay, the next exercise we're going to do is a balance again. 30 seconds of balance. Shift your weight to one leg and hold it. Up tall, breathing. Good breaths. In and out. Keep it going. Up to tall. Practicing that balance. Challenge yourself. If you're holding onto a chair or something, see if you can go one less finger or a little lighter grip. Switch to the other side. Working on holding that balance. How much pressure do you have on the leg that you're working to balance versus if you're holding on? Try to put the weight into that one leg that's working. Good breathing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Okay, so now give yourself that break. You can sit down for a moment, get some water, whatever you need to. Our next exercise is the over the river. So if you have something to put down to make up your pretend river, go ahead and do that. I'm going to use my red band here. So we're going to go for 2 minutes, up nice and tall. Our big steps over the river. So remember this one. You're up tall, you're going to do your step and up, and then our 4 turns around. Okay, so as we go through this, I'll show you and we'll do it proper. Up tall, big step, step, over that river, over. Now we've got 4 steps. Feet are stuck in the mud to turn around. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ready. Step. And bring it together. 4 steps again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. Over the river. Over the river. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm ready for my step. Step. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excuse me. Here we go again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Check that you're lined up. If you're not quite lined up, take an extra step to get here. step, step. 1, 2, 3, 4. Big step, step. 1, 2, 3, 4. Big step again, step, step. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Over that river. Bring in the other foot. Don't drag it through. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very nice job. Now we're doing a finger touch. So you're going to bring your fingers, touch them in, touch the next one, last. 1, 2, 3, 4. Your pace, but get them going. Do your best. Keep going. Keep going, keep going, keep going. 1, 2, 3, and 4 for those finger touches. Touch, 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 touch. Keep it going. Keep going. 8, 7, 6. Touch, 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 touch. Good. Shake out those hands. So next up we are doing the penguin waddle. So this is where you'll use your markers on the floor. I'm going to put my dots down in my square pattern. Let's see. I can see those. There we go. So this is keeping those legs nice and straight. You've got about 30 seconds till we go again. But this is when we stay nice and straight. We're working on that waddle, right? So for the first minute, we're just going to go side to side, and then we'll do some circles, if you're up for it. If side to side is a challenge for you enough, stay there. If you want to add the rotate in the circle, you can. So up we go, nice and tall. Take a deep breath in. And exhale it out. Here we go. So we're waddling side to side. With your arms, you can bring them in and out. In and out. So I'm going to take this waddle and I'm going to go forward and back. So as you do this, you kind of step forward to that front target. And then when you're ready, you'll step back to the back target. Keeping those knees straight. So this is working the side of those legs, right through here. As we shift our weight from one side to the other. Reach for those targets. Okay, so now I'm going to turn it around. So as I'm going to waddle, I'm going in a circle. Each time I step, I am finding another dot. Now I'm going to go the other way. So we're adding to the difficulty here just a bit. Make up your own pattern. Keep it going. Side to side. Side to side. Shift your weight. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Give those legs a wiggle. We're going to go back to balance. Shift your weight to one side. Doesn't matter what side. Work on that leg. Take yourself up tall. Relax your shoulders. Balancing. Do your best. Take good breaths. Open those hands. 3, 2, 1. Shift it over. Other leg. Find your balance. Open those toes. About 10 more seconds here on this leg. Then you've got your 1 minute break. Okay, stand tall, take your break. Water if you need it. Sit if you need to. We're going to stay with the dots. We're going to do our box step next. So the box step is that. Lift the feet up, step to the dot, up, step to the dot. So we're really working on a high knee, a high march, and opposition with our arms. My right foot steps, my left arm reaches up, vice versa. That opposition in our walk, in our marching. So 20 more seconds here. Find your dots. Make sure we've got them working for you. And they're in the right spot. We're going 5, 4, 3, 2. Each step, go. On purpose. On purpose. Backwards. Backwards. Go forward. Forward. Back. Back. Step with conviction. I'm stepping here. That's where I want my foot to go. If you have to look at your dots, look down. Mark your target. Then come back. Bring those eyes back up. Step. 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 Keep it going. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and do a turn. Right? So each time with this one, I'm lifting, moving my foot to the next dot. Good. March, march. Keep it going. I'm going to go the other way now. Keep going. Finish strong. Are these efforts as good as your first few? Dial it in. Good. Stand up tall. Take a big breath. Open those fingers. Stretch them out in front of you. Make a fist. Flick them open. Make a fist. Flick them open. When you make a fist, you're going to bend your elbows a little bit. Flick. Open. Open out. Extend out. Make a fist. Flick. Fist. Flick. Fist. Flick. Fist. Flick. Open up those fingers. Are they wide? Open all the way. Push those arms out. Fist. Flick. Fist. Flick. Shake those hands out. Clasp your hands together. From here, you're going to go figure eights. Just big figure eights at your wrist. There we go. Reverse directions. Keep those hands together. A few more flicks. Get them all out. Good. Now you get a rest. A rest now. We are finished with the dots. So you can move your dots or Post-its if you need to. You don't have to. They shouldn't be impeding any of your movements. So getting your water, getting settled. The next exercise we're going to do is our 007. So this is the Charlie's Angels or 007 move. You're going to be wide, feet wider than your hips, soft knees. Extend those arms way out in front of you. So this is the exercise where each time you move to the side, it's a solid whoosh, and back to center. So strong movements, precise movements. Keep those shoulders pulled down. Here we go. Soft knees, off to one side, right? And then back to center. Bring it quick. Back to center. Take a breath. Keep that energy, keep that vigor going with each exercise. To the side. Center. To the side. Center. Back leg, your hip follows. To the side. Center. To the side. Center. If you're feeling this, if it's making you lightheaded from moving your head, keep your head forward. Soft knees, everything still goes. To the side, center. To the side, center. So that's the fix if you get a little dizzy. Keep going, you've got 1 more minute. Do your best movements. Keep those shoulders down. Center. How are your movements? Stand up and shake it out if you need a little break. Come back to it. Keep going. Stop at each movement. Side. Good. Keep going. You've got 15 seconds left. How are these movements compared to the first one you did? Check out your quality. Good. Stand tall. Shake it out. We're going back to our balance. Back to balance now. Here we go. One side. Up tall. Balancing. Check your breathing. How are we feeling? You're getting through these. Like I said, they're those segments of really push. That 1 minute after switch legs, where we're focusing on a skill, and then we have our 1 minute regroup. Stay tall, check your breathing. We've got just about 10 seconds left here. And stand tall. Good. Here's your break. You can sit during this, grab some water, just sway back and forth. Check your breathing. Take some good breaths. The scarf snatch is next. So whatever you're going to use to toss up and catch, we're going to alternate between right and left. If you want to do this where you go for 1 minute on one side and then switch, that's okay. Just to keep everybody together, I'm going to switch doing one side then the other. We're going in 10 seconds. So for this, you can ball it up, but you want to push it, toss it up with some strength, and then get it out of the sky as hard as you, quickly as you can. Follow through. Go. Grab it. Regroup, switch sides. Toss it, grab it. Use your whole body to grab it. Balance, keep those feet wide. Toss, grab. Center balance in the middle, wide feet. Toss, grab it. Keep it going. Regroup in the center. Regroup before each one. Make sure you're balanced before you try and go into the next repetition. If you're already off balance when you throw this, chances are it won't end well. Make sure you're balanced, then go to the next one. We're over halfway. Each one, work at it, work at it. Probably have time for one more. Good. Okay, now we're gonna go to a sway. This is just a nice, easy side to side. Remember, keeping those feet wide will help you get your body over a little further to push your balance. Push that balance off over to the side. Use your hands wherever you need to. Sway and hold. Sway and hold. 20 more seconds here. Keep it going, keep it going. Okay, good. Stand up tall. Roll those shoulders back a few times. Good work. This is your break. You've got 50 seconds, and we have one more exercise. So I know in the video last time, I put the ta-das in the middle. We're putting them at the end. So this last exercise is your ta-da. You bring it up. Ta-da. Okay, so you can use your voice with this, but it's that big step up and that kind of grand finale of ta-da, big step, arms up, and then bring it back. So we've got 20 more seconds of rest till we go through our 2 minutes of ta-das. Go ahead and switch right leg to left leg. We'll get this all in. Okay, go ahead and sit up, stand up tall. Get yourself ready. Here we go, nice and big. Ta-da! Your last effort should be just as good as that one. Keep going at your own pace. Ta-da! I want you to continue using your voice. I'm not going to use mine, so you can use yours and be super loud. I want to hear you from where I am. Get that chest high. Big step forward, big step back. Keep going. Put a smile on your face. It works better. it going, keep it going. We've got 30 more seconds. And the rest of the day of being as amazing as you're doing right now. Lift that chest. Be proud of this work you're doing. Quality work for you. Okay, bring it all together. Everyone stand tall. We're going to do the last one together. Let's go on one. We're going to go 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! Nice work. Give yourself a roll of the shoulders. Give yourself a little sway side to side. This is a gentle recovery sway. Really great work today. Really nice job on that. Take a deep breath in through your nose and exhale it out. Breathing in and exhaling out. So check out how you're feeling right now. So today's exercise, again, it wasn't about repetition, it wasn't about going fast, but it was about quality of movement. And you may be feeling like you had a pretty good workout right now. I know I'm feeling it. I hope that you are. And that, just take that knowledge of the quality of workout is really important, the quality of the work you do. When you focus on that movement, you get a lot out of it. So it doesn't have to be numbers. It has to be quality. So we're going to keep working on that through these videos. Today was amazing. We're going to go ahead and do a couple just stretching off to one side, eyes right, back to center, eyes left. Nice and easy. We'll finish up with a couple stretches. Great job on that workout today. Okay, let's go ahead and roll your shoulders. So we're going to do that with taking the arms up in big circles. Feeling nice and stretched out, feeling like we worked today, because you did. Okay, good. You're going to take both hands over to your right hip and look over your right shoulder. Rotate around. Hold that, take a few breaths. Gently come back to center. Arms out, go the other direction. Hands to your hip, rotating around, looking behind you. And come back to center. Take those feet wide. We're going to do hula hoop hips. Push your hips out, back. Other side, up and around. There we go. A few of these. Stop in the center, go the other direction. Got some creaks and cracks in there. How are you feeling? Okay. Bring those feet back together. Go ahead and hold on to your chair or your balance support or have a seat. We're going to circle at your ankle. Take that movement all the way down. Reverse directions. Okay, switch legs. Circle that ankle around. Reverse directions. Okay, good. Now crunch your toes in and open them up. Kind of wiggle through those toes. Crunch your toes, wiggle them out. All right, good. Let's finish with our breaths. Pull those shoulders back. Sit or stand up tall. Take those hands by your side. Deep breath in, breathing in, reaching those hands up, taking up all your space. Exhale out. Put a smile on your face. Smile from your eyes out. Breathing in and out. Breathe in, huge smile. Take those hands over your head. Put your palms together. Bring those hands down through your center. Feel how strong you are. Good job doing all this work today. Way to help you get through another day. You did it. Well done, and I will see you here next time. Thank you so much for checking in. Bye-bye.